It's another Sunday, another hike, this time in Amatlan, Morelos. I'm here with Eric today. He's up ahead of me. And we came to this place last year. I don't know what this is called. I don't know if it has a name, but we're in a, not in a mountain this time like last week, but a forest. And when we came last year, it was full of waterfalls everywhere. And this year, even though we're in the rainy season, I guess it hasn't rained as much, or maybe when we came last year, maybe it was the day after it had rained a lot, because there were waterfalls everywhere, and some of them were pretty significant, pretty noteworthy, but we haven't seen anything this time. We've been trying to find one that we saw last year. There was a really big one, and haven't found it. So I'm going to switch to selfie mode. I like this. And this is a part that we did come across last year. A lot less water than last year. I remember doing this when we did this last year. I had to be really careful because the water was really high, and I didn't want to fall in it, and I didn't want to fall over the edge of it, and I didn't want to get my feet wet either. Last year, this pool, the water was up over this rock. We had to cross these rocks very carefully. This year I can do it without being careful at all. And that was a decent waterfall here, as well as down here. Yeah, this was all, it wasn't underwater last year, but there was a lot more water than this, for sure. This is it, down here, behind, taking advantage of this selfie stick. I can't see, because my camera doesn't, you know how it works, the camera only works from the back. I think Eric is up, I think he went up above this giant rock. I'm not sure if I go up that way or this way. Alright, I gotta get up here. It is slippery, even though it hasn't, I guess not that much rain. It's still wet. This probably never gets dry. Even if it doesn't rain for several days, it's not going to dry because as you can see, the forest is so thick. The sun never hits the floor of the forest, so it never gets dry. I'm going to try going up here. Did you go up this way? This way or the other way? I guess you can't hear me. That was Hulk Hogan, by the way. Alright, I'll try this. I guess I'm going to try to go up these roots. I guess they feel pretty sturdy. We'll find out. Oh, I think it feels alright. Oh, shit. Alright, I do have to be a little bit careful here. I don't want to end up on my ass. Also, like Hulk Hogan in WrestleMania 6. I guess I can go this way. Lots of branches. Alright, I fell, but not too bad, just in the kind of mud there. A little better dirt than blood. Ah, that's the waterfall from last year. Yeah, there's no water. That's the difference between a waterfall and just a bunch of rocks. What a difference. Here's a... I'm not sure if... it's gone. I thought that was maybe a horsefly. Ah, what a view. Fantastic. Yeah, this is the one we were on last year. We sat on this rock for a while. I think we had our lunch here. Yeah, relaxing. Man, this was like Niagara Falls last year. This entire width of rock was covered in water. Remember how loud it was too?
Yeah.
The water hits the pool. The pool is really nice. Really clear. I don't know if the camera can show how clear it is, but it's nice and clear. It's, what do you think it is here? Maybe chest deep? Neck deep, maybe over here?
I think it's nice.
Maybe?
Chest or
ribs?
You want to try?
Maybe around here? If under different circumstances, I would gladly try. If I had brought a swimsuit or bathing suit or swim trunks, as old men call them. But I don't have my trunks, as old men say. Wow, and I think this rock that we're on, I think, was even underwater. No, maybe not.
Were we on this one last
No,
year?
but I mean this one that we're on right now, was it underwater last year?
I don't think so.
No, probably not. No, I don't think it was that high. Nice place.
Yeah.
Back to vain selfie mode. What are we going to do?
I think we're just going to continue a little bit, see if there's some more nice places on the way, and then get to a viewpoint.
We're going to go back up this way?
Yeah, we got.
But not up here, but on the trail.
Yeah, we got to
go
the trail, and then
back up here, and then the trail is around there.
At least follow it as long as we can follow the length of the river.
Yeah, there's a mirador that we found last year that we didn't find it, those guys. That was a miracle that we ran into two guys, I guess locals, and they showed us this really, really cool lookout point that we never would have found in a million years, I don't think. That was pretty cool. We're going to try to find that again this year. But pretty cool. I'll get down on here. So, anything else? So we're, you can see how you look on the selfie stick. Like George Clooney. I think you look like George Clooney on the selfie stick.
I hope so.
I already do. He looks like Matt Damon now. He'll look like
and George Clooney.
Well, you will both be George Clooney after.
Okay.
I don't even know if George Clooney is the highest standard when it comes to good-looking men these days. It was him maybe 10 years ago. What do people like George Clooney now still, or what? I don't know.
He's still selling Nespressos, I think.
Yeah, I see his commercials. Who else? Who else do the girls like these days? David Beckham. I think that was also.
But I think, man, you're 10 years back. The same with Brad Pitt. Those are the guys I can
Brad
think
Pitt?
of. But that was like 10 years ago.
All right, well, all those Ocean's 11 guys. Brad Pitt, Matt Damon, George Clooney.
Okay.
Neither of us look like Don Cheadle. For obvious reasons. We're too young. All right, so for Eric and me, we're going to do something. We're going to continue.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop this tour now, and I'm going to turn the camera around, and we'll continue our adventure. All right, we've just come up from here. That's my British way of speaking. Present perfect. instead of saying we just came up. So we either take your choice. We've just come up, or we just came up here. We're going up here. Eric has gone a little bit ahead. It looks like there should be something good when we get up here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm starting to hear some thunder. I'm not sure which way I should go up. I'll try this. Opening up. It's cloudy. Oh, wow. You here? He's here somewhere. Oh. Magnificent. Yeah. Can you believe it? Look at this. Oh, and it's I wouldn't say it's cold, or I wouldn't even say it's chilly, but it's not warm. I can't imagine it's more than 23 or 24 degrees, but we're both sweating really profusely. It's very, very, not even humid, it's damp. Really is what it is, it's damp. All right, let's see. I think Eric's over here, it sounds like. Whoop, how do I get down here? Is the part where you are, is that where we saw San Jose de los Laureles from? All right. Different view. I'll go this way. Well, I think according to the map, we should be north of San Jose de los Laureles. Which means it should be over here to my right. Uncharted, I think, for both of us. I don't think either of us have been here. Ah, no, this is new. Yes, we have not been here before. I think that's San Jose de los Laureles. We saw it from the other side, no?
No, but San Jose is a little bit up. San Jose is like on both edges of the town, a ledge, where you can see the mountains. And this is all in the valley. According to how I understand my map, San Jose is behind that mountain.
Right, but okay, but San Jose is in that direction.
It's in that direction.
We're looking south now, right?
That I am not sure of.
I think so, because this river that we followed, or the creek, was flowing south and we were walking against it. What is it? What is that thing right in the middle there? Is that like a spa, like a resort or something?
They're building something there, and they're building a pyramid like in the Louvre. So I think this is going to be a fancy hotel. And I think, from what I see on my map, this seems to be like a road that connects Tlalnepantla and San Jose.
And it looks like we can go over here. It looks like there's a, I don't know if it's a trail, but it looks like kind of like an opening.
That could be, that could be. But how do you cross?
I don't know, maybe go the opposite way where we came up over here a minute ago.
Yeah.
Go to the right instead of like the left like we did. Fantastic. I knew we'd find something if we came this way.
Yeah, not.
I knew it.
The waterfalls were not so good. But
yeah, the waterfalls we struck out with today, but this was it's always cool when you find something new for the first time. And cool when you just find it by determination, no?
Yeah.
Nobody told us anything. This was just by I've said it before, you have a good wandering spirit, an adventurous spirit.
And a hungry spirit at the moment.
Yeah, and it's nice to have a break and have lunch and have a drink. I ate my lunch in the car on the way here.
Wow.
Little blue in the sky. So I guess the volcanoes are in this direction, right? There's no way we would see them from here, even if it were clear, because the mountain is blocking it. There's some thunder.
Wow.
Yeah, cool. And a little chilly, no?
Yeah.
It's not hot. It's not. I wouldn't even say it's warm. It's nice. It's good weather for something like this. We're not getting burned by the sun or you know, not expending too much energy and but still sweating a lot. All right. So from we need a name for this place. So when you and I reference it, we have so many things that we've done, and we always just say, remember that place that we saw that tree? And the other place where we saw the rock, we need a name. If anybody watches this, any of the 12 people that will watch this, if you know a name for it, let us know what it is. But other than that, we'll have to think of something to reference this, because we have no idea. All right, so that's it for Eric. But I think we're still going to try to find the Mirador on the way back.
Yeah.
I hope we can have one more good stop, and that's a good one. That's a really good one if we can find it. So from this stop, there shall be more. Yeah. Next spot is this. I call this the Vagina Rock. Hopefully you can understand why. That's pretty cool. It's very rugged. Just like a real vagina. Look at that. Pretty cool. And really high. It's actually two I guess mountains, or I don't know what they are, but they come together there like this. And there's something else pretty cool over here. This is another, I don't know, what do you call these? They're not rocks, it's not mountains. I mean, they're made of rock. Yeah, I guess like, I don't know, but there's this crop. This is really cool. This, look at these tree roots. This is amazing here. You can see the tree, that it's grown to here, and then it hit the rock and it was forced to grow out that way. And the roots come all the way down in here. More roots here. It's kind of like a cave under the rock. And there's the mighty tree that houses those roots. Look at that. Amazing. The roots are bigger and longer than I think than the actual tree. And there's another one over here. I don't know what these trees are called. I'm sure somebody who is more smarter than me knows what they're called. Excellent. We're continuing. We're back on the path now. Very easy, very flat here. It's turning out to be really sunny, getting a little bit warm now. When we were up at the last location, it was started to rain a little bit. We got a little bit panicked. Well, not panicked, but we said we got to get out of here because there's a part where you got to come down that's very, very steep and would have been very slippy if it had been wet. But it just sprinkled a little bit for a couple of minutes. We were at a high altitude. That was almost 2,000 meters. I checked that, and it was 1,962 meters. And we're flat now and walking through this kind of cool part. And I think we're going to try to find this mirador, the lookout point. And that might be the end of our journey, but we're still going. Alright, we didn't make it to our mirador. We're back in the car. But I'll wrap it up with something kind of cool. Mexican traffic jam. Yeah, that's it for the day. We'll wrap it up with some cows.